Travis Scott and the tragedy that happened at Astroworld. Let's start with some flyers for the event. This one is roller coasters going down into what looks like a vortex. So basically, if you guys don't know, Astroworld is based on an amusement park that Travis enjoyed when he was a kid in Houston. And so I think that is where the roller coaster tracks coincide, but notice the eye, very symbolic of the Illuminati, of the elite. It's used symbolically throughout. We'll see. I'll show you. And people being sucked into the vortex. Same flyer, but explaining that tickets are sold out. Here we have an artist lineup flyer with a highway going down into this spiraling tunnel, and the eye symbolism again in the hands. Also notice this little bit right here of the people walking through a doorway. Another flyer, same freaky vortex. And look at all the eye symbolism and all the triangles. I mean, come on. This one was what really got me. When the end arrives, it's really the beginning. The true dystopia is here. Does anybody know what dystopia means? Dystopia, an imagined state or society in which there is great suffering or injustice, typically one that is totalitarian or post-apocalyptic. And another that says, see you on the other side. Here's the eyes again in the vortex, like they're traveling through a vortex to the other side. The other side of what? The other side of life, bitch. Now remember the poster I showed you of the people walking through the doorway? He had the same imagery on his shirt, where it appears that these people are traveling through a doorway and they're becoming red, looking devilish as they travel through this portal. This is the entrance to the concert, and this is where imagery really comes into play here. This is a painting created in 1550 by a Dutch painter named Hieronymus Bosch. It's called Christ in Limbo, and it's referencing when Christ traveled to the depths of hell to redeem the souls of the lost down there after his death following the crucifixion. It was a big thing that played on the Europeans' imagination at this time, so of course there's a painting of it, but please note that people in satanic practices use religious imagery as a mockery to carry out their agenda. So entering the mouth is essentially traveling into hell. Picking right back up from where we left off on part 2. So this painting, the Christ in Limbo, this is the mouth of hell, which Travis symbolically used with his own mouth. So it's symbolic for literally concert goers traveling through the mouth of hell into hell, and that's why the whole inside of the concert was filled with pyro shit, fire everywhere, and it looked like hell because that's what it was symbolic for. It was symbolic for people coming into hell. Okay, so right before all hell broke loose, literally, this portal opens. Kylie posts a video of it and then takes the video down very quick. Like, ironically, it looks just like this portal to hell here in another religious painting. This was the portal, I'm assuming before it opened, and it says, see ya on the other side. So he's using repetitive imagery, the people coming through the doorway, this shit. And so he's talking about traveling through a portal with his concert goers, see ya on the other side. Portal imagery over and over. Hell imagery over and over. Look at this fire. This right here is probably one of the most damning pictures to me. You guys haven't read the report yet. 8 people lost their lives at this concert. When these flames came up, when this shit started happening, there were 8 flames represented. 8 towers of fire began shooting up as 8 people lost their lives. Coincidence? I know the fuck not. This is Travis watching a young man convulse on the ground at his concert while he continued to sing it over like an auto-tune of Yeah. In really fucking weird tones, okay? Y'all can go watch the video. He did at one time pause and ask security to help someone who had passed out. But other than that, he let the shit ride. You have to understand that these concerts are set up and blueprinted out in specific patterns that are ritualistic. These people are carrying out rituals and harnessing the energy of the concert goers to carry out these ritual practices. These people are associated with the Illuminati, the Freemasons. They're practicing ancient religions that the general public does not understand. Those 8 peoples were a sacrifice for a ritual carried out. And being that a security officer was injected with a substance and administered Narcan to save his life, they're now investigating it as a homicide. This was a homicidal event. Part 3 of Astroworld was not an accident. So we know at 9 p.m. is when shit started getting a little hot, getting started up. 9:30, shit got wild. From that point on, it was like from 9 o'clock on, people were approaching platforms. We're getting on platforms with cameramen asking for the show.
New text message from 36443.
Screaming help, begging for help. Travis didn't finish his set until 9:42. So 42 minutes of not give a fuck is what happened. Now, if y'all know anything about a ritual, y'all know that it is so important for the energy and the momentum to barrel on from start to finish. I personally believe this is why he did not stop. He had to carry out the ritual. Don't come at me with the couple times he stopped and asked for a passed out man to get help or asked for a crowd to move through an ambulance. He did not give a fuck. He could have ended his entire show right the fuck then and there. He knew what he was doing. He was carrying out a practice, a ritual, and using the concert goer's energy to bring the results that he wants into fruition. Now, in part 2, I showed you guys the 8 flames, the 8 towers of flames that went up. And we know that there are 8 lives that were lost. But does anybody know how many Grammys Travis Scott has? 8. He has 8 Grammys. Now, at 9:30, when shit started getting whack, he literally told his fans that he, quote, wanted to hear the ground shake. All the while, the portal is opening. The victims of this concert that lost their lives were between the ages of 14 and 27 years old. Troy Finner, the chief of police, said that this is now an ongoing criminal investigation being taken care of by homicide and narcotics detectives, being that a security guard was injected, felt an injection in his neck, lost consciousness, was administered Narcan, and was revived. Narcan is a medication that's administered to people who have overdosed on opioids. They believe a perpetrator to have been making their way through the crowd and injecting people with drugs. Samuel Pena, the chief of the fire police, said that he administered Narcan to several other people as well. And several people were sent to the hospital with injuries and reportedly going into cardiac arrest. On top of the chief of police investigation, the Harris County judge, Lena Hidalgo, has asked that an objective individual investigation take way, and the second day of Astroworld was canceled, not by Travis Scott, but by the city themselves. I'll make a part 4 with any new lead.
So, I just happened to be in a city where this actually took place. Let me close this a little bit. Is it too late? Is it too late? Are things already in motion? That's the conversation, folks. Are things already in motion? Have things already been started? Are we too far past fixing it now? That commentator was breaking down the demonic and the rituals and the concerts and the way they were setting up, and the tones and the vibrations of hell opening up, and just a lot of stuff or whatever. And for a lot of us that's not spiritual, for a lot of us that don't believe, they don't believe that the fire is hot until they actually stick their hand in the fire. My question, do you let this go unchecked? Is this just a situation where it was an accident, things happen, let's move on, let's forget about it, business as usual? What do you think? When your child asks you to go to the next concert, what would you say? I was listening to a podcast this morning, and the podcaster was saying it is interesting how now it is a need to cancel Travis Scott, but rock and roll music has been displaying this type of demonic behavior. Heavy metal has been displaying this type of behavior for generations. However, there is no cancellation calling for them. But because he said a few people died, now there's an urgency to cancel Travis Scott. And he went on to say, do we now cancel him because he's black? Interesting. Very interesting. We tend to, when there's a travesty, we tend to point out certain things. We tend to look at people's backgrounds, their race. We tend to try to pull, everything that we can pull into the situation and package it and then promote the narrative that we want to promote. Does this have something to do with black people? Does this have something to do with the Illuminati? Does this have something to do with Armageddon? Does this have to do with, instead of paying for funerals, is Travis Scott paying for souls? I don't fucking know. I don't know. But I do know that this brings up a deeper conversation in regards to what our children are actually involved in, what the people we love are actually listening to and involved in. And you know what's so crazy about it? Because we talk about, over here on ToughLove, if you guys are new, we talk about having the balanced conversation. We talk about not just promoting the negative, but also add the positive. Well, isn't this the same thing? Let's really point the finger now. Let's really do the aha, I told you so now. This is why it's important to have balance. You seen that his music was X, Y, and Z. You ignored it. You didn't worry about it. It wasn't your lane. Stay in your lane. You didn't care. But now that somebody has died, that people have died, now it's like, well, let's take a deeper look into this situation. Let's now worry about what our children are listening to. Let's now, well, Little Nas X, we know he slid down on a stripper pole to hell. He gave the devil a lap dance. It was cool. It's just artistry. Travis Scott, he does all this demonic stuff. He takes these photos, all black fingernail eyes, doing crazy stuff. It's just artistry. Well, my thought process is, when artistry is deadly, is it now time to stop? When artistry is deadly, is it now time to stop? I see a lot of commentators talking about the Travis Scott situation. Some of them are spot on with what they're saying, and then some of them are kind of delusional. Travis Scott is not responsible for the deaths of those people. Their parents are. Did y'all hear me? Travis Scott is the scapegoat. Travis Scott is the nucleus that is being used to make this thing go away. The thing about it is, if he is worshiping the devil, if he is saying, oh yeah, I'm about to get some souls, I'm about to, okay, let me have this. Well, your children, your child did not tell you they're going to see Travis Scott, and you as a parent, you didn't say, well, who the hell is Travis Scott? You got 17-year-olds, 20-year-olds. Who is Travis Scott? Well, Mom, you know the guy. You know he has all of that. You know, demonic music. You know Travis Scott. Come on now, Mom. Come on, Dad. Okay. Go live your best life. I love you. Travis Scott is not to blame for your child attending his concert. Travis Scott did not gas the car, pick them up in an Uber and say, y'all ready to go to concert? He didn't drop them off at the concert. But everybody, I see a lot of content, yeah, cancel Travis Scott. Well, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. If you cancel Travis Scott, there are other people who do the same thing as Travis Scott that are not black. So are you going down the list? Are we going through the races? Are we going and picking the genders now? Are we saying somebody else is responsible for our children? Well, wasn't that the conversation before? Wasn't that the issue before? We made celebrities responsible for raising our children because for some reason as adults, we said, fuck it. I'm about to piss somebody off. I'm sorry. I'm about to piss somebody off. I know how we do. We have to place the blame on someone that is unreachable, someone that is made up, someone that is somewhere else, because God forbid if we take the responsibility at home. Let me eat my pineapple. Y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all don't want to hear this. This is too much like right. Too much like some real truth, some real tough conversation. Oh, this is good. This is good. I know it doesn't feel good for somebody to hold you responsible, for somebody to tell you don't turn the other cheek. Look straight forward. Look ahead. Don't ignore this. This is right in your face. Is it too late? Have our children already been influenced by your favorite rapper, by your favorite icon? Oh, I follow Beyonce to the death. Whatever she said, it's a beehive. I follow these people. I'm a Kardashian lover. I follow these people and whatever they do. If they get butt injections, I get butt injections. If they go out there and get big breasts, I go get big breasts. What is love and hip hop doing? Oh, okay. All right. That's how you treat a man. That's how you treat a woman. That's how you treat your kids. Oh, what? Well, where are the examples inside your house? Why are your parents not your role models? Why don't you want to emulate your mother? Why don't you want to emulate your father? Y'all don't ask those questions. Y'all don't ask those questions. Why are you a fanatic for a celebrity you've never met, but you're not a fanatic for parents who've helped raise you? Did they help raise you? It's providing a place to live, food to eat, clothes. Is that enough parenting? Is that enough parenting? We've done enough. I brought you a game system. Every time a new game system came out, I brought you, ain't I a good parent? Don't I keep you in the freshest clothes? Aren't you so cool in high school? Hey, I even got you a car. Ain't I a good parent? Why should I have to talk to you about what's this demonic shit? Why do I have to talk to you about sexuality? Why do I have to tell you, hey, maybe you shouldn't want to be strung out on drugs and looking crazy all the time? That's me working overtime. I shouldn't have to tell my kids that, right? Won't they learn that on their own? Won't they learn that living their best life? It's okay to let them fall. Let them fall. Let them go through their own hardship. Because you don't want to look like a nag to your kids. You want to be Mr. Cool and Miss Cool. You want to be the cool parents. Well, being the cool parents got your kids to the Travis Scott concert. Let's be real. Being the cool parents, not knowing who the hell Travis Scott was, not knowing what this music was about. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, the lady just said, did you see the flyers? Skulls and demons and eyeballs popping out and shit. Astroworld. And not one Astro member from the damn baseball team was there in attendance. Their kids wasn't there, but your kids was. I had a friend that was there. Notice I said was there. What are we allowing our kids to be involved in? See, the thing about it is, and this is why I notice about YouTube, right? When you call out negativity and you call for balance, you call for positivity, people do a good job at avoiding the conversation. People do a good job at ducking it. People do a good job. Well, why do I have to be positive? Why do I have to be balanced? And you know what I'm saying? The whole Travis Scott thing is like, now it's so many people coming out. Oh, his music is so negative. It's so destructive. It's so demonic. We gotta stop it. I feel like hold on. Something ain't right. Hold on, wait a minute. Am I tripping? I'm tripping. Oh, okay, that's why. Jesus. And look, my kids is out of control. They turn the heat on. I'm like, why is it getting hotter? Somebody gonna get a stern talking to when I get back to the house. A stern talking to. Should we blame Travis Scott? Should we blame the music industry? Should we blame Lil Nas X? I see a lot of people, okay, I'm gonna put this with this, now I got content. I'm gonna put this with this, now I got something to talk about. I'm gonna put this, and the thought process is this. Nobody is talking to the real culprits. The parents. Because the parents are online bashing men, bashing women, promoting the most negativity. Of course they don't have time to worry about their children idolizing Travis Scott. Of course. And then we sit here and in our knucklehead crazy self, we donate to those platforms. We cheer for those platforms. We share and hit the like button. And then you wonder why our kids are fucked up, because the parents are fucked up. Why is ToughLove saying that we don't have to we shouldn't be bashing one another? Why would he say something like that? Why would he say something about positivity? It makes no sense. And then as soon as your child get caught up in some negative shit, some dumb shit, some drama, some gossip, you like, oh my baby, save my baby. They went too soon. Your baby watch you on day in and day out, jump in willingly to bullshit. Follow celebrities who promote bullshit. Follow YouTubers who promote bullshit on a regular basis. In the car, in the house, on your phone, on your laptop. You listen to the shit like you was listening to gospel music. And you wondering why the hell your kids is so fixated on Travis Scott. Travis Scott say everybody wear black. Everybody wear black. You don't even know why your kid all of a sudden is wearing black. Travis Scott say everybody wear red. Now they wearing red. You don't know why they wearing red. we want to blame the celebrities for what's happening to our children. And then some of y'all so crazy. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all so crazy to the point where y'all so mad at the other parent, you know, and promote yourselves to be single parents, right? You promote yourself to be single parents. You so mad at the other parent that you keep the other parent away. So now it's just you having to fend off all of the bullshit that your child is now indulging in, instead of having common sense and say, I need the other parent. I need my other teammate. No. I don't care if you don't live in the house, but you need to be connected to this motherfucker, because we don't want our child to motherfucking be following people who are demonic, who saying, come on, because as soon as you get in here, somebody gotta die. But y'all want to sue Travis Scott. Okay. Now I want to talk about Lil Nas X. He the problem. Okay. Not the parents. Too scared to have a conversation with the parents because you want to be liked. Too scared to have a conversation with women because you want to be liked. Too scared to have a conversation with men because you want to be liked. It's Travis Scott's fault. Y'all right. He's with the kids day in and day out. You right. You are exactly right. He paying y'all bills. You right. You right. Place the blame on him. Got it. Got it. You scared to tell YouTubers that they're full of shit, promoting negativity, bashing each other every day. Of course you're not gonna tell your kids, hey, not in this house. You too scared. You want to be a part of the crew. I'm down, whatever. Let me just please let me bandwagon you. Please let me follow you. I just want to join your group of friends, your circle of super friends. Oh, okay. Hey, shout out to this person. Shout out to that person. Shout out to that person. And if your whole crew full of shit, then what? We're scared to have a real conversation. We're scared to have a tough conversation. We're scared to promote balance. We're scared to promote positivity. And the first time someone says we should be doing these things, oh, hell no. Who do you think you are? You not my cup of tea. You not my type of dude. But then we get online and then we start saying, well, you know, these celebrities, you know what I'm saying? They messing with our kids. No, you not messing with your kids. You not teaching your kids. You not empowering your kids, giving them affirmation, giving them validation, being providers, protectors, and role models. That's your motherfucking job, not the celebrity's job. The celebrities don't give a fuck about your kid. And if you got, some of y'all talk to y'all kids any type of way anyway. Let's just keep it real. Some of y'all talk to y'all kids like, you know what I'm saying? Like they trying to get your number in the club. It's like, hey, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck, always bothering me. Some of y'all be talking greasy to y'all kids. Can't have a conversation with them, but you will sit online all day and listen to her bash them, him bash them bash those. Like, it's mind-blowing. Travis Scott is the problem, not you. Okay. Like, there's a lot of people watching in the bushes right now. I'm not gonna hit the like button. He talking about me. How dare he talk about me? What am I saying right now that don't resonate with you? I want you to think about that. It's our job as parents to make sure that our children are safe. It is not celebrities' job to raise our children. What am I saying that's not resonating with you? That's making you sit back like, I can't let him know I'm here. I'm gonna stay in the bushes. I'm gonna stay in the bushes. I'm just here to do a recon, just in case he calls my name or something. I don't know. We too afraid to have a conversation. We too afraid to come together and say, let's stop all of the bashing, let's stop all the bickering and the name calling, and let's actually get, our children need us. Some of you all are single parents because the other person died, they're incarcerated, they're sick as hell, you know, they're in the military, they probably overseas, and you need a man's perspective. You need a female's perspective. So my thought process is, if I need these women to help me to maybe it's a way they can articulate and help me get through to my child. Help the communication flow between me and my child. Why the hell do I expect them to help me if I'm sitting here calling them names? Hold on, ladies, don't get too hyped. Wait. Why would I expect these women to want to help me if I'm sitting here calling them names? Travis Scott got a lot of people that are lost souls, that are in homes where people don't give two shits about them. So it's easy to identify, I want to be a part of something. Ladies and gentlemen, how many people you see online, they want to be a part of something. They don't care that it's negative. They don't care that it's negative. They just want to be a part of something. They want to feel like they belong. How can I be down? And whatever they have to do, whatever they have to say, wherever they have to go, they do it. I be scratching my head like, how does this person maintain an audience of sensible, reasonable, respectable, positive people? And then it dawns on me that none of these people are sensible, reasonable, responsible, positive people. These are lost souls. These are people that want to be down. These are people that need to belong to. These are not individuals that say, I'm not about drama. I'm not about gossip. I'm not about negativity. I do not promote this. I will not give my money to this. But see, some people, are entertained. They got that word again. By the most vile things. Some people are encouraged by the most vile things. Some people love to see other people self-destruct. Some people love to see other people go through hardship. Some people love to see bad shit. They get off on it. It's a high for them. It's an aphrodisiac. It's something that makes them, that it arouses them. And I noticed that. I study social media. I study YouTubers. I study people who make content, and I sit back and I listen to what they're saying, how they're saying it, what they're presenting, what they think is cool, like what they react to on a daily basis. Is it just this one lady or this one man or this one thing, or do they have a balanced platform? Do they promote positive or do they promote negative? Do they promote negative in a funny light or do they promote negative in a disrespectful light? Like, I look at all of these things and I say, this is interesting. This is very interesting because negativity sells. How many people believe that? Negativity sells. You will go viral if you disrespect a black woman. You will go viral if you disrespect a black man. You will go viral if you touch a child. You will go viral if you say something disrespectful about white people. You will go viral if you get online and you act like you are the toughest person in the world and you curse everybody out. You will go viral. But if you say something positive, that message will not get shared. It is a shame that when you feel that your message is powerful, that you have to tell someone to hit a like button. But When your message is negative, automatically people hit your like button. And we are under the impression that Travis Scott is the problem. Okay. Okay. I wonder how many people would do a reaction video of me saying that parents should be parents, men should be men, women should be women. We should work in our communities, for our communities, with our communities. We should actually be building and not breaking. We should actually stop calling people names if we expect to have the tough conversation. We're not just listening to reply. We're listening to comprehend, understand, and give viable feedback. We may not agree on everything. We may not fix everything today, but at least we start the conversation. I wonder who's going to do a reaction video to that. I'm not here to be a playboy. I'm not here to finesse men. I'm not here to finesse women. I'm not here to gaslight. I'm not here to simp. I'm not here to cheerlead. I'm not here to join bandwagons. I'm not here to do none of that. I'm here to add a perspective that makes you sit up in your seat, straighten up your tie, fix your goddamn hair, and let's have a conversation. Let's get to it. Let's empower someone. Let's tell someone you are the star player on your team, but you got to start acting like it. You got to balance your conversation. You have to articulate what you need to say the first time. How many motherfucking people gonna do a reaction video to that? Cancel Travis Scott, but not cancel our bad behavior. Cancel Travis Scott, but not cancel bashing men and women. Cancel Travis Scott, but not adding balance to our platform. Okay. They said if you let people speak long enough, they're telling themselves. A lot of you guys are telling on yourselves. Somebody said I am the antivirus of positivity. You find some negativity, there goes some tough love. There goes some tough love. Ah, gotcha. There goes some tough love. I like that. That was cool. But see, I think when you tell people it's okay to be positive, they think they need to be perfect. So that changes their whole persona of who they are, and you don't have to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be perfect. Because I'm damn sure not perfect. But the thought process is, I'm understanding that every video I do matters. Every time I go live and I have something to say, that I need to make sure that my message that I'm sending is the message that I need to send. It's not, well, I should have said, I would have said. Well, let me backtrack and say this. That means you didn't think about what you wanted to say. That means you didn't take the time to write down, to memorize, to research, so that way you can produce a message that people can understand and resonate with. Stop saying you fucking real. Stop yelling you got integrity. Stop saying you a real one. You that dude, you that man, you that woman. Stop with the fuck shit and show me the action. Every fucking video should showcase you a real one. Every video should showcase you a person of action. Not just one video, every video. Because every video is game day. Travis Scott ain't the problem. You're the problem. The message that you promote and you push to our children. Well, Travis Scott is with the foolery and fuckery. I'll be with the foolery and fuckery. And the second you get someone to say, listen, the message that you're sending is fucked up. It takes for people to die to take notice. That's what's fucking scary. That's what's scary. I see a lot of people beating their chest about Lil Nas X and what they want to say about Lil Nas X. The thought process is, if you have a platform, why are you not talking to these parents that might have children battling with their sexuality? That's the conversation, not Lil Nas X. If he want to shake his ding-a-ling on the devil, that's him. The thought process is, how are we conversating with these single mothers? How are we telling these fathers, hey bro, I know that y'all don't get along, but listen, be patient enough, just be patient and be connected to the home. That's the conversation. But I noticed that these reaction videos, they never have that in it. I'm not mad at Travis Scott. I'm mad because people have platforms and say, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want. And because you're doing what you want, right? Wasting time. But as long as you're making $1, it's good. Well, Travis Scott is making money, right? Travis Scott is making money, right? Why can't he promote demonic stuff? Why can't he influence your children? You're influencing their parents. You're saying what you're doing is balanced and positive and cool and right. So how can you jump out your lane now? How can you jump out your lane, swerve into somebody else's lane and say, oh, Travis Scott is so wrong. Cancel Travis Scott. But you don't want to cancel none of these other content creators who promote negativity? You don't want to cancel. You're not leading the charge on any of these. You don't even address them motherfuckers. You look everywhere but that way. But as soon as Travis Scott go viral and some people die, going live, Travis Scott. Man, y'all funny, bro. Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny, man. Salute to the chat. Travis Scott is not the problem. The problem is that we choose to ignore the things that benefit us. We choose to ignore the thing. It's too much like right. If we use our platform to say, damn, that's crazy that, this person over here bashing men all the time. It's crazy how they're bashing the black community or the gay community or women all the time. That's crazy. Maybe because they're so negative, I need to be more positive. Maybe that should be my responsibility. Maybe I should start encouraging people. Hell, if it's just one motivational video a day or something, maybe I should do more. But you do nothing. You do nothing. You do nothing. I'm going to ignore this, and I'm going to look for someone I can do a reaction video to on a daily basis. But we're never going to have the real conversation. Well, if we ignore the real conversation, and then when something like this shit happens with Travis Scott, and we want to jump into another lane and say how wrong and bad it is. How the message that Travis Scott is sending is wrong, but you've been seeing people send the wrong messages for a while, but you don't say anything about that. You're too afraid to say that. So you shoot at a target that can't shoot back. Oh, you a motherfucking coward. You a motherfucking coward. When everybody is saying it's bad, that's when you say it's bad, because you're too scared to be an individual. You're too scared to say, I arrived in this motherfucker by myself. I'm standing on my own. I don't need a car full of people to be me. I don't need a car full of people to say that's wrong. I don't need a car full of people to balance out a platform. I'm about to piss somebody off. You should go over here and talk to this person, ToughLove. You should do this, ToughLove. You should... No. People are more concerned with how many subscribers you have, how many views you're getting, instead of your message. People are more concerned with what you're wearing or if you're in your house or in your car than your message. People are more concerned about who you're affiliated with than your message. If Travis Scott is a problem, then there are a lot of problems right here on YouTube that for some reason people are scared to address. Always subliminal shots, always, oh well, you know, these guys are weirdos and these guys are like all of these subliminal shots. And the thought process is everybody don't have to hold hands and scream kumbaya. But the thoughts are is if you're not saying men bashing women is wrong, women bashing men is wrong, us bashing the gay community is wrong, if you're not saying these things, but as soon as everybody says Travis Scott, he's the problem, that's when now you get on this righteous high horse. Travis Scott is the problem, y'all. Anything for fucking likes, anything for new subscribers, anything for donations. And I'm supposed to sit back and act like I don't see the shit. We supposed to sit back and act like we don't see the shit. You don't have anything to say until everybody says it's okay. That's not me. That's not me. I don't need to sit back and say Travis Scott, yeah. Okay, is everybody saying he wrong? Okay, let me do my reaction video real quick. Hey, shout out Travis Scott wrong, y'all. Hit that like button. What about all these other motherfuckers that's wrong? What about the people you actually can touch? What about these average at best motherfuckers that say, okay, I'm just on here to wreak havoc? What about them? Ladies and gentlemen, how do you respect men and women that won't talk to their neighbor, but they're screaming about some shit in another city? You won't correct your neighbor, but you screaming and hollering, hey, y'all in Chicago should stop killing each other. Well, you in New York and you ain't saying shit. Y'all in Chicago should stop the violence. You in California ain't saying shit. You quiet as a mouse. That's how I feel about a lot of these content creators. You want to yell and scream about this over here, but you too scared to take it over here because everybody ain't coming with you. Because you ain't got, the crew ain't coming with you. So since the crew ain't coming with you, what you gonna do is, you gonna act like you don't see it. Or you gonna throw rocks and subliminals from the dark. Travis Scott! Fuck nigga. Puss ass nigga. Weirdo. Lame. Clown. Who just threw that? I ain't do it. I ain't do it. Listen to some of these content creators, y'all. Just sit back, just, you know what I'm saying? And just be like, okay, cool. Talking about Travis Scott, gotcha. Talking about Lil Nas X, cool, gotcha. Talking about this person, cool. You talking about all these people that you can't reach. If I talk about the stars and the sun and the planet, but I don't talk about shit on Earth. I don't talk about shit I can touch and change on Earth. It just seems odd to me. Do you want change? Are you about positivity? Are you the man that you claim you are? Are you the woman that you claim you are? My thought process is, at what point in time do we actually promote change? At what point in time do we hold people accountable? It seems interesting when we want to hold people accountable, because my thought process, if you got 6 motherfuckers in your group, if you got 20 motherfuckers in your group, and for some reason, all of them are worrying about that over there, but you see something over there. Stop saying, I need all 20 of y'all to come over here with me so I can address a motherfucking problem. That don't make you a man. That don't make you a woman. That don't make you real. That don't make you genuine. Stop comparing me to fucking cowards. I don't need a fucking arsenal of people to go handle a situation. I don't need to sit here and give everybody fucking shout outs that I think that has over fucking 50 to 100,000 subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, the people that you're affiliating or you want me to be affiliated with, they know what I do. They know what I do. You understand what I'm saying? So the same way that you'll shout out a knucklehead, this chick or that dude, etc., 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 is the same way you say, you know what, I heard a message today, and I know you were listening, but you won't say, you're right, we do need to stop calling each other names, because it's too much like right. Because now you're holding people responsible and accountable. But it's easy to say, let's talk about these celebrities. Ladies and gentlemen, people are talking about celebrities that they will never see in real life, that they will never be in a face-to-face conversation, for the most part. For the most part. I'm too scared to address my brother. I'm too scared to build my brother. I'm too scared to promote my brother, but I will promote some bullshit, some drama, some gossip, some subliminals. I will promote that, but I'm too scared to promote change and promote balance. But if everybody does it, then I'll promote it. Then I'll do something about it. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be scared to promote change. Don't be scared to be positive. Don't be scared to stand on your own. It is great that you find people on YouTube or on social media platforms that you click with. Cool, great. But don't let that deter you from being you, from addressing issues head first, directly. Because people at the end of the day, no matter how much they say they have an issue, they will respect you at the end of the day, because guess what? You wasn't afraid to say what you needed to say. And it don't have to be disrespectful. It don't have to be nasty, but it's the thought process is, I'm tired of people saying I'm high value, I'm an alpha male, I'm an omega, I'm this, I'm that. And it's like, you're getting an opportunity to be those things. But what happened to just being a man? Everybody needs a title in order to feel empowered. Their name is not their creed. Their name doesn't hold weight. Their name doesn't provide power. If you're not encouraged to be you, that's where you need to start. The reason why you can't empower others, because you feel weak. You have a weak mind. You have a weak disposition. That's why you can't empower others. The reason why you can't provide balance is because you're not centered in yourself. I get it. And that's why this motherfucking conversation is so relevant. Fuck Travis Scott. We gotta fix us. We gotta fix us. We gotta fix the men or women around us that come to our platform and tell them, you can be the best you, but you gotta work on it. It ain't gonna be easy. Some shit gonna be hard. But let me say something to encourage you and not call you names to discourage you. Don't let me let me put my foot on your neck. For what? You put your foot on my neck, I'm gonna reach around and I'm gonna blow your fucking head off. So I got a knee on my neck and you got a motherfucking bullet in your head. Start empowering people. Stop blaming celebrities for your children following them. Empower your children so that way they don't have to be followers. Talk to your children so they don't have to be followers. Love your children so they don't have to be followers. Respect your children so they don't have to be followers. Let's see how many people do a reaction video to that. I'm Mario J. This is Tough Love. Until next time, Dodo. Peace.